Praise the Lord, everybody. All the time. King. Sorry, we're actually going to have one more selection from our brother Shane. Well,
All my sing, Shane.
Let's give him a hand.
I want to thank God for the service that we have so far. I know this is Youth Day, but right now, before we turn to our junior pastor, glad to see my nephew, Brother Trail, back there. And the pastor, glad to have you all with us. But right now, before we go, I got to my son, the youth pastor, we're going to call on my second, Tasha. We had the $5 Make It Grow project that was going. And I guess she's going to present hers. Oh, she'll be out of the car. Okay. Well, while she's coming, again, I want to thank God for the service we had on last night. We had some church from Alpha Omega Pentecostal Church. Pastor Rucker spoke on last night. We had a beautiful and glorious time in the service on last night. And, I thank God because of the things he was saying, something simple. All he was saying was, when you preach Jesus. When you talk Jesus. You know what, whenever you mention Jesus, you can never go wrong. I've learned that through my life, no matter what, always put God in it, always put God first. He deserves it. And as I was just saying, that God wants to hear from us daily. Not just only when we wake up in the morning, when we go to bed, and not just only when we pray for our food. He wants us to talk to him even when we have problems. You know, we go to everybody else. And, you know, we go to the doctor, go to the psychiatrist, and all these different people for help. And he has all the answers. And eventually, after we go to all the different ones, we wind up getting talking to him anyway, telling him all about it. So let us go to him first with any situation. Right now, we'll turn our hands to St. Natasha. And after her, we'll be into the hands of our junior pastor. Does everybody say amen? Amen.
All right, then.
Now, what we did, for someone who didn't know, First Lady gave everybody $5. And she told them to bring the $5 back, basically make the $5 increase. But be creative with the project. So some of the saints, First Lady came up with hers with a dress. It was like $2 bills, $5, and what? This was $1, $2 to $5 bills. Was there anything else on it? It was loaded down with a dress out of money. Bishop Wallace made his out of a church. I made a checkbook. The number just $2 bills and $5 bills or whatever. Brother Duran made a drum out of his $5. Mr. Troy had a picture frame, and it had $5 on it, but inside the picture frame, he has all of the saints who have passed on. So it was like a different projects, and it was all about making the $5 grow. One of the main things is it was like a fundraiser. With that, I guess we passed out maybe about $60 or something like that, or whatever. But the church, out of that 60, the church had increased well over $1,000 off that $60. So we thank God. We thank God for that. And like I said, right now we're turning the part of our service to our youth pastor. Our brother Deron. Somebody say amen.
Amen.
Praise the Lord, saints.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord, saints.
Praise the Lord.
We're gonna do something different today. A little tag team. So I'm gonna say a little bit and take our deacon take on that's gonna finish. All right. Last Friday night, while I was me and Baby Shane was watching the little animated Bible stories on the TV. It started talking about peace, and it kind of broke it down. And when it broke it down, I found it very interesting. And from listening to it, it brought the question in my head: can there be peace in a broken city? I'll ask it again. Can there be peace in a broken city? Now, peace is a very common word in English. That means different things to different people. It's also a very important word in the Bible. It not only refers to the absence of conflict, but it also refers to the presence of something else. Now, given the circumstances of any given day, peace can usually be lost in the chaos, worry, fear, or frustration. Just the same, you can have peace. Today, if I were not sure or certain, I would not invest my time or waste yours. But before one can truly answer the question correctly, one would need the correct information. I'm not here to preach, but today I'm here to teach. And in the Old Testament, the Hebrew word peace is shalom. And in the New Testament, the Greek word is, I might butcher this word, but I studied this word all last night trying to get it. It's a Greek word. It's Aaronida. The most basic meaning of shalom is complete or whole. The word can refer to a stone that is perfect in whole shape and with no cracks. It can also refer to a complete stone wall which has no gaps or no missing bricks. Shalom refers to something that is complex with a whole lot of pieces that is in the state of completeness, wholeness. It's like Job, who said that in his tents were in a state of shalom because he counted his flock and no animals were missing. This is why shalom can be referred to a person's well-being. Like when David visited his brothers on the battlefield, he asked them he asked them about their shalom. The core idea is that life is complex, full of moving parts and relationships and situations. And when these are out of alignment or missing, your shalom breaks down. Life is no longer whole and needs to be restored. In fact, that's the basic meaning of shalom. When you use it as a verb, to bring shalom literally means to make complete or restore. So Solomon brings shalom to the unfinished temple when he completes it. Or if your animal accidentally damages your neighbor's field, you shalom them by giving them a complete repayment for their loss. You take what is missing and restore it to its wholeness. The same goes for human relationships. In the book of Proverbs, to reconcile and heal a broken relationship is to bring shalom. And when rival kingdoms make shalom in the Bible, it wasn't just to stop the fighting, but it also meant that they started to work together for each other's benefit. Now, the word peace can be used, as we see, in different words or different contexts. Like for me, I found my shalom when I was able to not only have money but pay my tithes. That was what I found peace in, because I was doing what God told me to do. Now your shalom may be different, and your shalom may be different. And it could be anything to you. So I ask you again, can there be peace in a broken city?
My Lord.
Yes, sir.
Praise the Lord, saints. I was given the theme of I Can't Tap Out. So if you would turn with me to Philippians 4, chapter verse 13. It reads, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. Oftentimes we ask God, why me? But we need to recognize that all storms don't come to destroy us.
Yes.
Sometimes it comes to move things out of our life that we don't need in it. If you don't believe me, go with me to Romans 8, chapter verse 28. And we know that all things work together for the good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. So just in case you still don't believe me, go with me to 1 Corinthians, the 10th chapter, verse 13. There has no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. A lot of times we go through things, and God is trying to pull us out, but we keep trying to take everything with us.
My Lord.
It reminds me of a story that I heard at a church I was playing at. A man by the name of Bob, he was in a ditch. So some man came to save him, and he called the firefighters. The firefighters tried to pull him out, but the rope broke.
My Lord.
So they threw it in again and told him, tie it around yourself, and we're going to try it again. It broke again. This time, the main guy said, we're going to do it again, tie it around yourself, but this will be the last time because it's getting dark. This time, they were able to pull him up. They asked Bob, how come it didn't work the first two times? It kept snapping. And Bob answered them and said, I try to take my things with me, not knowing that my life is more important than what I'm trying to take with me. Now, what I'm trying to tell you today is, sometimes we're asking God, why me? But he's trying to tell you, this is your next level.
Yes.
But what you're doing is trying to take everything with you.
Right.
You're thinking God is trying to tell you, this ain't what you need to do, so I'm going to leave it alone. Don't tap out. Instead of tapping out, leave it alone and go forward with God. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
I feel like Bishop, beautiful message.
Amen.
And words of encouragement.
Yes.
We try to take everything else with us, but my body and my soul is more important.
Yes. Right.
We thank God for your service on today.
Amen.
Thank God for the Spirit, His presence. Thank God for the Sabbath.
Amen.
Thank God for getting our minds in tune for the feast.
Amen.
We're asking, I want to, before I go any further, I want to